Outlander viewers have seen characters come and go over the past 5 seasons, including Murdoch Fitzgibbons, who died at the Battle of Alamance, and Stephen Bonnet, who was executed for assaulting Brianna Fraser. Now, another member of the Outlander family has announced they are moving on from the Starz series. Over the course of the past 5 years, Outlander fans have followed Claire, played by Catriona Balfe, and Jamie Fraser, Sam Hugan, around Scotland, to Paris and now North America, where they have settled on Fraser's Ridge. Making each location look authentic is production designer John Gary Steele. But after 6.5 years, he has announced he will be leaving the series. He explained it was a dream job working alongside a great team, but the time had come to move on. John said, "I had never done a period piece before. The 18th century is a great period for costumes and a great period for sets and locations." While John has tackled the 18th century, 1940s and 1960s, he admitted the 5th season, which saw the Frasers become more settled in North Carolina, was the hardest to get right. Fans of the Starz series know the cast and crew film in Scotland, however, they have to make the Highlands look like North America. Detailing the amount of work John did to make sure the setting was as authentic as possible, he told Gold Derby, "We built a backlot and we built tons of sets. It's fun to go from a sketch of a town or a big plantation or the big house or any of the sets, then to see models and then to see it all being built. Then the actors with their costumes come in and it all comes alive. It's quite an adventure." Catriona and Sam recently spoke about John's incredible work as they revealed their favorite sets from the series. "Mine would be the Great Hall, Season 1, at Castle Leoch," Sam said in a Q&A with Deadline. "I remember it had such an impact on me because I was quite green coming into this show, and just seeing the dedication and detail he put into it. He had taken castings, I believe, from the local castle and then recreated this hall and chandeliers with stags' heads, and there were just so many amazing little details. You know, the sawdust and the dirt on the ground. Unfortunately, despite the hard work John puts into his sets, they don't last too long after filming." Sam continued, "And then of course, everything gets completely destroyed after 4 weeks of filming or whatever it is. It was just so overwhelming, and that was the first impression of Gary's work, but to be honest, every time he's increased the bar and outdone himself. He's going to be an incredible loss, but he was a remarkable man to work with." Catriona added of her favorite set, "It's so hard to choose, there's an embarrassment of choices, but actually Master Raymond's Apothecary in France in Season 2 was incredible. The thing with Gary and all his work is how it helps us in our work, and you would go on to any set and just the attention to detail and all those little details that make the world so alive and so available to you. So much of your work, of your imagination, of putting yourself into a place is already done."